Timeout called. The Warriors. Graham, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Here's a look at some stats for Stephen Curry. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Brooklyn leading by 5. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. This is Chris Middleton making a play.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Diabate. Back to Curry. Shot to stop the run. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Brooklyn with possession here. Pass to Middleton. Here's Taylor beyond the arc. Rebounded by Butler. Outside Curry.
Foul. Taylor. First personal foul. Team second.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The 3 is up. That won't go either for Curry.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the basket by Taylor. Taylor's got 12.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
With the drive, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Pass to Diabate. Curry finds Butler. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. And stolen by Claxton. Fast break, Brooklyn. And the basket by Taylor. He's got 16. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
Well, Fred, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Here's Collins. The Nets making their last shot. Five to shoot. And again, no good by Golden State. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Taylor. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Smith. 10 points in his last outing. Now here's Butler. Guarded closely. No good from outside. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Inside. And the dunk to finish it all. A beauty.
really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Outside Curry, takes a three. Brooklyn pulls it in.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Collins. Still no points. Butler up top. Can they get it? And the Warriors miss again. Brooklyn leading by 18. Taylor passes to Dunn. Floats one. And the shot goes.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Oh, got that one up quick. Curry's got 10.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Taylor. Gets the three to fall.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Warriors trail by 21. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And he banks in the layup. Taylor's got 29.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Diabate. And there's the rejection. And here's Dunn. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Count it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to...
We head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Drops in the layup off the glass. Taylor's got 31.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping to see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Now here's Butler. He's covered by DeSumo. The shot by Butler, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
That one goes. Count it.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Collins. That one's off. Still out of sync. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And it's Collins with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear to be very closely matched, each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
Outside Pajemski. Butler taking his time here. Smith right side. Collins outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Overdone. And the Warriors miss again.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Flushes it down to finish the break.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Outside Pajemski. Outside Butler. Pass to Smith. Collins outside. Up and overdone. Collins, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. They still need this.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
And so it's Brooklyn, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.